Turks are often argued about. Over what, you may ask? Well, their Europeanness. You see, many people say Turks are European, and many say they are Middle Eastern, with some patriotic Turks even saying they are direct descendants of the Central Asian Turks. So let's investigate. First, let's do a quick history of Anatolia. So Anatolia was Greek, then Persian, then Greek again, but when the Romans took over large portions of the known world, they took over a lot of what is modern Turkey. Bear in mind that Anatolia was in the Eastern Roman Empire, so it was Greek-speaking. As the Roman Empire was declining, the Ottoman Turks grew, and eventually a lot of Anatolia and the Balkans was under Ottoman control. So now on to the genetics. The whole genome sequencing study of Turkish genetics, conducted on 16 individuals, concluded that the Turkish population forms a cluster with Southern European and Mediterranean populations. A lot of studies have said that Turks cluster with Italians, Greeks and Armenians, more than any other groups. Some studies have put genetic influence from Central Asia as high as 21%. However, we do not know if this is Mongoloid Turkic DNA from Central Asia or DNA from the original white Indo-European inhabitants of the steppe and Central Asia. Other studies have said Turks are 45% Middle Eastern and 40% European, with the rest being Central Asian Mongoloid in origin, but it's not 100%. Of course, Turkish heritage varies, with some Turks being majority Middle Eastern and others being majority European, so you get the picture. Heritage in Turkey can vary by region, as a decent amount of areas, particularly in the Turkish Balkans, are majority European in heritage. Turks are a very mixed group of people. The culture of Turkey combines a heavily diverse set of elements that have been derived from the various cultures of the Eastern Mediterranean, Western Asia, Central Asia, Middle East, with Eastern European and Caucasian traditions. So Turkish culture has many European elements but is mixed, but many European cultures also have non-European elements. Turkish haplogroups are extremely diverse. The most common haplogroup is J2, which makes up 24% of the country, and is also very common among European Mediterranean populations, particularly Greeks and Southern Italians. Haplogroups that are common in Europe like R1b and I are also very common in Turkey, making up 20% of the population. African haplogroup E3b can also be found in 10% of the population, but this haplogroup is often associated with Greeks. Haplogroup J1, often found in the Middle East and the Mediterranean, also makes up around 9% of the population. So in conclusion, I would say many Turks are European, however many aren't. Turkey is very genetically and culturally mixed, but overall I would say yes, a lot of Turks are European, but with heavy genetic and cultural influences.